blah, 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 Jabba the Hutt, whoa, teeny Jedi, whoa. Well, hello everyone, Philosopher Stoner 666 here. I'm kind of like that cartoon. You're getting a little bit fat there, eh, Davy? Hey, Davy, you're getting a little bit fat there. Yeah, I stopped going to the gym for like 9 months, and so I have gained a bit of weight, working on it. Anyways, what did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, that's right. Matt Dillahunty on the subject of anti-natalism. Now, I usually get on these bandwagons really late. I had never even heard of this guy until I saw the video that Glynos did. He does an excellent 10-minute refutation of what Matt Dillahunty has to say on antinatalism. Linked below in the description. Inmendham now has another channel, InmendhamVideos. His other channel, his main channel, Inmendham, has 3 strikes on it, so we can't really post any videos, otherwise the whole channel will get taken down. So, yeah, anyways, he does like an hour-long video, well, actually 2 hours, 2 parts, where he really gets into why Matt Dillahunty is wrong. So basically, I have nothing new or original to say on the subjects. It's sort of all been said. The arguments are there. You know, David Benatar's argued the asymmetry. My only comment, I suppose, would be that I was thinking in terms of who would I rather have as a neighbor? Would I rather have a pessimistic Christian as a neighbor, or an optimistic atheist or an optimistic nihilist as a neighbor? So with Matt Dillahunty, for example, we share a commonality. We share a sort of an atheism thing, which atheism isn't that grand of a, it's not an actual philosophy. It's not grandiose. It's merely saying, I don't believe in any particular god, gods, goddesses, whatever, any particular faith. It's not an actual philosophy in of itself. So yes, on the subject of who would I rather have as a neighbor, I would choose the pessimistic Christian, because the pessimistic Christian at least recognizes that this world, the material world, they say, well, is ruled by Satan. Now, Satan may be a fiction, of course, but they recognize that this world is a fail. You know, Jesus says a lot of stuff. Like, he says he's not really a savior in the sense, like, he's not, he says stuff like, the poor will be with you always. Not a very good savior. Yeah, there's quotes in the Bible, right? There will be wars and rumors of wars. A rich man has less chance of getting into heaven than a camel has of passing through the eye of a needle. Basically, as I take it, he says that basically this world cannot be saved. This world is a fail. The only thing you can do is accept your mortality, prepare yourself, and prepare to meet God when you die. So the pessimistic Christian realizes, okay, this world is a fail, and that there is some sort of a value equation going on here. This is not a game. This is not fun. This is not pleasant. Now, okay, so pessimistic Christian, I wouldn't want an optimistic Christian, and there's a distinction there that's most religious people are blindly optimistic, be fruitful and multiply, that sort of thing. The sort of pessimistic Christian I'm talking about is the sort of asceticism and monasticism of like a monk or a priest or a friar joining a religious order and really taking it seriously. Not your average layman or layperson or civilian and their interpretation of religion, not the mainstream religion, the sort of cultic group, like I said, like a monastery or a priest or a monk trying to pursue the ascetic celibate path, trying to deny their programming and have a closer relationship with a god. And again, even though I think God is a fiction, like I said, I have more respect for the pessimistic Christian than I do that any of these optimistic atheist nihilist fuckers, because they just don't get it. They're not logically consistent. They don't really get when you have evolution, it means it's unintelligent design. It sort of means there's no rules here. The evolution does not care about human-centric values. It doesn't care about suffering. It will make, it'll want 8 out of your 10 children to die. So, okay, so the pessimistic Christian, there's a quote in Genesis, thou shalt bring forth children with sorrow, or it's translated, thou shalt bring forth children with having pain in childbirth, or something to that effect. Like I said, the pessimistic Christian sort of gets what's going on here. They get that, there's suffering, there's a value equation, that this isn't cupcake Disneyland. This isn't fun. Whereas the optimistic atheist nihilist person is sort of deluding themselves, is trying to just sort of weasel their way to the end, like all of us trying to make it through this game without getting too hurt. And they think just because currently they haven't experienced the worst of the suffering, that, hey, well, it's not happening to me, so who cares? It's sort of like my video that I made before about why life isn't meaningless. That's about 2-3 videos ago. So again, I would, like I said, choose the pessimistic Christian as my neighbor, not guys like this Matt Dillahunty guy. That's sort of my only spin on it. The only comment I wanted to bring up. Like I said, the rest have been made by, I have nothing else original to say. It's all been argued. It's the Glynos and Amendum did an excellent job of refuting what this guy had to say. I can't find any flaws in their arguments or their logic or anything. So yeah, go watch those videos, and that's sort of my stance on the issue. Philosopher Stoner 666 out.